We are live. Cuck on. Why'd you do 3? We never do 3.
I panicked.
Okay, so we're dog time.
Hello. No, I was trying to get both down here. But...
Well, you got that works. They're stacked. Oh gosh.
Hello. Oh. Good boy. You old puppies.
Okay, so we've got a plan of what to do, but before we get to that, I've got some important that I found out, and I swear to God. Well, I swear to God, if you fucking knew about this and didn't tell me, I'm gonna be so. I'm gonna question our friendship. So, did you know Bruce Willis used to be a singer in the 80s?
I did not know.
Yeah, I found that out, and I was
like, what kind of singer? Like an opera singer?
I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
Bruce.
You said in the 80s?
Yeah, I think he still does stuff every now and then.
How does not everybody know this?
I know. I had no idea. Let's see. Oh wait, singing. Under the Boardwalk, Blues, Last Dance for me. Yes, this video.
That the music's fine, like the sparkling wine. Go and have your fun. Yes, I know. I know.
It's so 80s.
Oh yeah, his little smile on the chair.
Dude, if he's ever like in a place we can meet him, we got to get his album and have him sign it.
And then pretend like we had no idea he's an actor.
Yeah.
I love your music. Oh my God, sign everything. And he's like, well, do you want like any posters for more of your albums? Yeah, sure.
An accordion?
Yeah, there's an accordion in there. Of course.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yep. So there you go, everybody. Now you can experience Bruce Willis's career. Jesus, those doggies. All right, so we are gonna answer some hypothetical questions, but I didn't want to just have regular ones. Guys, shut up.
You're having too much fun. Sit.
Silence. Niet.
Not German.
Hey, you unplugged the light. Holy crap, dogs.
Other room. Out of the kitchen.
Sorry, everybody. So I didn't want just any regular hypothetical questions. I wanted to make sure that, we got some crazy shit. So I went and found some on Reddit.
Oh, of course, Reddit.
Yes, the good old Reddit. I think this is it. Okay, yeah, this is it. Okay. So, first question. Would you still jack off if when you came, your semen was one big sperm and afterwards you had to fight it? Just one big blob of sperm.
Like, how big are we talking? Like,
I've played a lot of... I've played a lot of Final Fantasy and stuff like that, so I'm just thinking like those weird gelatin things.
the slimes?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's immediately where my brain
I feel
went.
like I'd be dead after like having to squeeze that one out, so I'd probably be too weak.
Yeah, I think I would need... what was that one movie with Nicolas Cage where he was like teaching the sorcerer dude and it was super cheesy? Did you see that?
Oh,
It's something sorcerer in the title.
Sorcerer's Apprentice or something.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Wizard's Apprentice, maybe?
I would go there would, if that was a real world that we lived in where you jack off and blobs come, there would be some kind of master out there, and I'd go have a Miyagi me
Teach you how to fight the sperm blob
so that we guys stop.
Sit.
That's too much.
Stay.
Okay, so let's see. Final Fantasy blob. But yeah, so in that world, there would be like people who figure out how to fight them, and then it would be this huge old quest to be able to masturbate. I don't even see how getting a woman pregnant's even possible anymore.
God. No, that'd be horrible.
Yeah, I don't think that would work.
Well, it's only when you jack off, though.
It probably wouldn't be this friendly. But that's what I'm thinking.
It's too hard to fight if it's that nice.
Hey, I'm your seaman.
Sorry. Or there'd be
Jesus.
like a organization out there, like Ghostbusters, only Jizzbusters.
Jizzbusters.
Come around and scoop up your jizz after you jack off, so you don't have to deal with it.
They would like. You couldn't call them afterward. You'd have to like notify
set up an
them.
appointment.
Yeah, like I would like to masturbate on this date.
Could you guys swing by around that time?
Ooh, oh. Jerk off in this garbage disposal. Just flip that bitch on. Yeah, die, bitch.
Like after that, like every time someone turns on a blender or something, you like get an erection. Like, oh, it's time.
Yeah, it like eventually becomes a trigger for you. Is that a blender? Like, no, Brett, don't jizz in it. You ruined the last one. Okay, so we're gonna also swap. Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter. We don't have to swap. It's actually kind of hard. Oh wait, yeah, wait. So the question: would you still do it?
Wait. Oh, would I still jack off?
Yeah, that's the
Okay, I
question.
thought it was like-
would you still jack off if that was the scenario?
Like probably once, like in a blue moon, I'd like set up like a fighting arena, but like not very often.
Set up a fighting arena.
Oh yeah,
like that. Is that just something you would have around?
Yeah, it's like a little fold out one.
Ooh, we could probably get our seamen to battle each other. Dude, we could make profit off of this shit.
Like pay-per-view matches and shit.
Yeah. The Seaman Wars, man. It'd be freaking great. Technically, there's already been Seaman Wars. Like, that would be an official, like, term for, like, a lot of naval battles. Naval. Seriously, what is up with those names? You got seaman, you got naval.
Well, seamen makes sense. They're
men
of the
on sea, but naval?
Nautical shit. I don't know. There's probably some Greek root somewhere in there.
That's actually, this is getting distracted, but that's what we do. Especially when it's just the two of us and nothing to hold us back.
Yeah.
Let's look up the definition of naval. Naval definition. A rounded knotty depression in the center of a person's belly.
Naughty.
The central point of a place. Oh, that's probably what it meant before. And then somebody just like, that's great for, what are you doing?
Look at word definition.
For the same thing I'm looking up?
Maybe.
Yeah. Dutch naval in German. Yeah, it just means the center of places. So I guess they just thought that they should be the center of the sea. I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know.
So, all right. So the answer is yes. I think I would get training and then I'd start going out. Although my male urges might just take over.
But like, so when you wait a while in between masturbating, it can increase the jizz. It's like if you wait a while in between this,
It just
it's
gets
like a
bigger.
bigger monster.
Maybe, I don't know.
If you do it like 3 times a day, it's like this little thing you just kill.
Could be. That's very
God,
possible.
That's dangerous.
There's just like this giant one wrecking the city, and you're like,
Who
you
did this?
You gotta fucking jerk off
Took
more,
No
man.
Nut November too seriously.
Oh man, that'd be a terrifying time.
Destruction December following.
It's like the Purge, only it's like a government issued No Nut November. Because they just want to see the world burn. December is terrible.
Yeah.
December is terrifying times for everyone. Okay, what would our
What?
It's so stupid. This is why I did Reddit. Okay. What would our chairs look like if our knees bent the other way?
Fuck? Our knees bent the other.
I think they could be the same.
The other way.
Would it just be like a square?
I'm trying to.
Oh, what were those like? They have like those old like marble benches way back in the day that literally like have just these two round things on the side. Probably something like that. Oh man, I can't think of
If our knees bent backwards,
their knees.
it would.
If they bent the other way, what would our chairs look like?
If they bent the other way, that would just make our asses in front.
Why would it do that? It's just
maybe.
the knees bending the other way.
Because if your knees bend the other way, all your legs just basically turn around.
What? No.
Yeah, I think so.
No, that's thinking too literal. It's
okay,
just,
well, if you...
we are all now on fours because our knees don't bend the way that they do now. They're bending upwards. So now we would all have to.
Oh,
they're
I was
bending
thinking
the other way.
Turned around.
No, they literally just bend the other way. They don't.
Up? Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Probably just a bench so we could like rest our torso on.
Yeah, that's it'd be like a. I mean, because I'm assuming your legs could still go straight. So
Yeah.
kick up with your knees up. Oh God, that would hurt.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know how we're going to answer it, but somebody did, and they did it in detail, like just so much.
Shit.
I'll just say it, but I don't know. Lots of them. How many ducks would it take to kill a full-grown rhino? A lot.
Oh, yeah, definitely a lot.
Like
ducks.
a tide of them.
Duck tide. Just duck again.
Duck again.
Duck again.
Duck again. Yes, exactly.
I mean, some ducks have teeth.
Some do.
Yeah.
No. Ducks don't have
Are you looking
teeth.
it up?
Yes.
Okay.
Ducks
Jelly bean.
with teeth. You gotta, if you're gonna have food on the podcast, you gotta make sure it's terrible for the viewer, okay?
Gonna eat my food.
You're supposed to be nasty with it.
Really don't want to be.
Come on, do it.
No.
Oh, I heard a little gush. I'm gonna turn up the volume on that. I have ultimate power.
You seen ducks with teeth?
Oh yeah, the teeth. It pulled up basketball footage. I'm not kidding. It's pulled up basketball footage. It's still just lots of basketball footage.
I misspelled it, and I still got ducks with teeth. What'd you?
Oh, I typed dunks with teeth.
Oh, shit. Not sure if that's a duck. It says it's a duck, but look at that.
The fuck?
Ducks have teeth.
Oh God, it's so lacerated. What? No way. What do they eat? That's fucking
Those
terrifying.
little teeth.
Oh wow. Well, so the little teeth are less terrifying for anybody listening. Like this thing seriously got like a saw blade for a fucking beak. It's fucking ridiculous. Wonder if it's photoshopped. That shit's terrifying. I don't want anything to do with that. Okay. Would you take 10 million, but for the rest of your life, there's a snail that's trying to get you? And you can't ever be touched by the snail, otherwise you'll die. It's going for you at all times, but at a speed of a snail. So you could go to a different country and try to forget about it, but eventually it would show up. Think about it. If it started at work, you could go home. You'd be safe for the night. When you come back to work, be careful. Bonus 10 million came with immortality as well, and the snail's immortal as well too. Just for the rest of your life. Yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah.
Why not? Although they are ninjas. At our last house, seriously, you move fucking anything. Oh man, so many of a few would drown every now and then, and I felt really bad because
the sprinkler hole.
Yeah, because our sprinkler hole, like I'm sure anybody's probably, well, maybe not a lot of people. I don't know, but it's like those little green boxes. You lift them up, and it's got all your sprinkler knobs and stuff like that. Every once in a while, you lift that thing up, and there'd be like a snail underneath it somehow, and it would just bloop, right in the water. And
oh God!
I really wanted to save them, but also touching one. It's like, you did this to yourself. It's just who am I to rob you of consequence?
was thinking, like, hey, could you calculate how long it would take a snail to cross the ocean?
Yeah, I don't know. You're immortal, so it'd just be like one day you're living a normal life with probably like your 20 billionth family.
See this little like snails.
Yeah, and then no, and then your great grandkids are like, "What's the matter?" What would you actually have to like pose as? Like, because you can just let people know you're immortal. They would like fuck with you. Like, somebody would like capture you and do all sorts of crazy experiments, and then be like, "Hey, well, you could like see what a nuke does to you for fun." But so eventually, you would have to kind of conceal that. So would you just be like, would you just Obi-Wan it? And just be the uncle who shows up to your family, your great grandkids' house.
Yeah, you could do that. Or just literally just move every like 50 years to a new place.
How many generations would it have to go through before it would be okay for you to have sex with one of those great grandkids? Like, when would it basically not be your blood anymore?
Oh, weird question.
I just want to know. No reason.
I don't know, I'm sure there's some geneticist out there who could tell you.
Geneticist?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be my geneticist.
I'm not a
You're
geneticist.
supposed to guess.
14.
14? I feel like the blood would be way cleaner before that.
You asked me to guess.
Do it better. Okay. So yes, on that one, I agree.
Well, what's to stop you just from putting it in a box?
Yeah, just all it needs to do is just not touch you.
Yeah. Just
So it's
get some
immortal.
tongs, pick that up, put it in like a metal box, toss it somewhere.
Put it in a bank.
Yeah. Deposit box that bitch.
Boom. There we go. Hey, there we go. Put my 10 million in the next one and the one next to it. Perfect. We figured it out. Let's see. Yeah, somebody just said, can't you just put it in a cage? It kills you with the super acid it secretes. God. Of course.
Put it in a glass box.
How about if I build a small pipeline that goes around and around? Plastic box sealed airtight package inside of another box. Fuck that snail.
Space. Just launch that bitch. Go to Elon Musk, say, hey, I want to put this snail in space or whatever.
Hey, next car you send out, let me know. I gotta...
Well, put the snail on there.
Yeah. All right, you find a book and you begin to read, only to discover that it is your life. You get to the point that you are now. Do you turn the page knowing that you will not be able to change the events to come?
Why wouldn't you be able to change it, though?
You just got to go by the rules, okay? No matter what you do, you can't change it.
Well, if I can't change it, that means the book is like creating...
If I get to where I am now, couldn't I just read in the book if I look forward or not? Because you can't change anything in the book, so I could just literally read if I
you
look
can't
forward.
change anything in the book. That means it's getting made as things are happening.
But you know, because you can turn to the next page and read what's going to happen. We're
If
going
you have freedom of choice with knowledge of that book and being able to read that book, it would change the future.
No, but that's what I'm saying is if we do go by their adhere by their rules, that would suggest that
Don't make any sense.
But if we adhere by their rules, that means that I could read if I look forward in the page or not. And since I can't change anything, then all I have to do is just read if I do it. Because it would tell me.
Well, okay. What would be the point of reading then?
Exactly. I
Like, if you
debunked the
can't
question.
change it, well, it doesn't make any sense because if you read forward, you could change it if you knew what was going to happen.
But that's not the rules.
Yeah, but the rules are bullshit.
It's just asking you.
Stupid question.
It's trying to ask.
That's a stupid hypothetical question.
Fine, we'll move on.
Doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Somebody asks, or somebody's comment on that is, "Am I Will Ferrell?" Why you took time out of your life to write that? Just don't.
Yeah, you could have not.
You're not adding anything. just go read something. That's not this. Okay, you're stuck on a desert island with a mermaid.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it. Yes or no?
Sure.
Would you rather the mermaid be top half or bottom half fish? If you and you're so switched and your so switched bodies for, and if you and you are so switched bodies for 24 hours, would you rather have sex with that?
Say
That's literally what they put. They put if you or if you and you are so switched bodies. Because it says your, if you and your switched bodies, but like it says it's you are. It's all fucked up.
That's a significant other.
Oh, that's why it's capitalized. I thought it was trying to emphasize so.
If you and your SO switch bodies for 24 hours, would you have sex with them? It's like a two-part question. There are two questions in one.
We'll just go off the first one because the second one's dumb.
Stuck on a desert island with a mermaid, would you rather be the mermaid, or rather the mermaid be top half or bottom half fish?
I'm fine with top half.
Top half fish?
Yeah, like not top half fish. I'm fine with just a mermaid.
Why?
Well, I don't know how the bottom business works, but if I'm not liking what's going on there, I'm down to just look at some boobs and get a blowjob.
That's basically what it comes down to.
Yeah.
And then there's like the companionship. You can talk to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, it's just a pair of legs walking around making glove noises.
Yeah, all you can do is pop its bubbles when it opens its mouth. That would only be fun for like a day.
Yeah, you get bored of that real quick.
Like I could only handle that for like 24 hours.
So yeah, definitely top half human, bottom half fish.
Yeah, exactly. Could you eat just the right amount and type of food that you couldn't produce any waste?
No.
Maybe.
No.
No, because that's not how that works. We don't use 100% of the stuff like that's in our food and everything.
I think that's what they're saying.
No, that they're saying like if you they're saying if you burn calories, so if you eat the perfect amount that you burn, then you wouldn't have any poop, right? It's like no, because that would assume that you utilize 100% of what you're eating, which you definitely don't, especially when it comes to fibrous foods and stuff like that. There's lots of waste that helped carry the nutrition with or to you.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's
question.
Yeah, I just never fucking studied science question. Let's see. If your mother and your girlfriend or father and boyfriend switch bodies, and only way to return them to normal was to have sex with one of them, which would you choose? Well, girlfriend. Wait, so they switched bodies.
Yeah.
But your girlfriend would be the appealing one, but that's your mom. Oh man,
no, I wouldn't. They had to live their lives now.
Just fucking deal with it. Whatever you did that made your body switch,
you deserve
your fault.
it.
I'm not suffering for
consequences.
I would. Oh. I mean, lights off, baby. I'll go with my girlfriend. Lights off. Oh man, I don't know. Actually, that still hurts my insides. I can't answer that question. That one's too rough. Yeah, that's not happening. They're stuck. I'm sorry. I'm not. I break up with the girlfriend, and
does it have to be you? Can just some other person? Like, why can't you?
You keep trying to bend the rules of like this.
The rules aren't set. Why can't I bend things that aren't set?
That's not how the game is played. If you could bend the rules, then it wouldn't be a problem. That's not the thing. Walker says, "Yeah, like damn, those are some sexy owls."
Owls.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, no, that one I can't make a choice on that. It's not happening. I can't. That's a really bad scenario. If a train was headed straight toward 5 people and the lever to switch tracks was right in front of you, would you pull it if it meant the train would hit one person instead? We've heard this question many times. I would definitely kill the one person.
Yeah, for fun.
Well, I mean, if we're going for fun, I want to see what 5 bodies being hit by a train.
Oh god,
that shit would get fucked.
It would be really messy.
It'd be really messy. That'd be kind of cool.
That one's easy, just the one.
I would do the 5, and then get a group of people together to see like whose leg is getting cut off first? Probably the first person. They all might just disintegrate. I don't even know. What do you think would happen to a person if they got hit by a train? Like, would they just be really smushed?
Well, I think
I think they
switch
would
a little bit, but maybe hands and arms might come off.
Yeah, well, it depends. I can't really think of how wide train tracks are at the moment. Are they probably as wide as the edge of these tables?
No,
would it be even wider.
Wider.
Yeah, then you'd probably just get
smashed.
Yeah, you'd probably smash so thoroughly that it becomes a sever.
Yeah. But no, think about that question. That train is purposefully on those tracks. Those 5 people. What did they do? Why are they there?
It's just bad guy.
Execution.
It's just bad guy.
Are they evil?
Well, I think the idea comes from Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, so choose, and he's like, your pretty girlfriend or the crying children or whatever he says, and then he so choose, and he drops them both, and he manages to save both of them with ease.
I'm really glad you remember that. Vividly.
Well, I got a lot of the dialogue wrong, but I watched it. Was it this year? I rewatched the Spider-Man stuff within this last year.
Is that this dilemma? I don't feel like that's this dilemma.
I think that's the idea it's going off of. That they didn't mention that because they just said 1 person or 5 people. It's like, well, of course. The idea is that the 1 person's supposed to be someone special, but they didn't even they left that out of here because there's no dilemma if it's 1 person I don't know or 5 people I don't know. The 1 person's dying. If it's my mom and 5 people I don't know, that's where the conflict is. So they're just being idiots. Yeah. Same thing with the fire that we talked about in the one episode. If there's a burning building, you could would you save your family member or let 4 people die? We talked about that earlier. Walker says, in us.
Is that an invitation or?
I'll find out. Okay, yeah, that one was kind of dumb. That's the other thing with Reddit. You get some crazy shit, but you also get some stupid. You get a little bit of stupid.
Are you doing the top posts?
Yes. Okay. What happens when the unstoppable force? Okay, we don't. No, fuck that. That's stupid. Would you rather have a tree in your back garden that constantly produces every fruit in the world, the best quality and best condition, or a trained dinosaur of your choice to ride to work or whatever? Oh, man.
This is a good one. This is a hard one.
The fruit would be cool because I feel like I would get on KSL or something like that.
Random exotic
I could be one of those really weird people on the website or on the news thing, say something stupid. The dinosaur would be rough because I feel like
it would take a lot longer to get to work.
Well, it would be awesome, but I mean, how many people are going to want that shit?
Yeah.
I feel like every day to work would be like a fucking battle.
Good thing you have a dinosaur.
Yeah, but there's guns. Man, so many messages right now.
You can get guns.
They probably shoot me. I need to get a bulletproof case on the dinosaur. Wow, you really have separated all those. Just save all the licorice ones for me on Friday.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Hell yeah, baby.
Oh, the fruit one sounds nice.
The fruit one sounds awesome.
That'd be pretty.
Also, fruit's so expensive.
Every fruit?
The days I don't go.
There's hundreds of types of apples. Hundreds.
Oh man, what are they all gonna fall? The cleanup would be ridiculous.
You just have people come by and just take them.
Also, that would probably increase my I would either have to get my fruit back from neighbors or I'd have to get bigger land or plot of land, which would increase the amount of yearly income I need, because for every fucking fruit to be on this tree, that would cover a lot of ground.
A lot.
And I don't want my fucking neighbors to have it. So I'd probably, oh man, but I mean, feeding a dinosaur, that's going to be a lot of money.
Yeah. How much do they eat?
Do I let them eat people? Well, I guess I could do herbivores.
Well, then, no, herbivores eat a lot.
Yeah, they eat the whole neighborhood. Oh, man, fuck.
Damn.
I think I just got to let the neighbors
have some fruit.
And go for the fruit. A dinosaur would be dope, though. Yeah, feeding it, though.
Yeah, no.
Oh, the shits.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
There's
Oh,
not
they
a big
shit
enough.
so much. Oh,
There's
God.
not enough bag. Oh yeah, never mind. Okay, if we're realistically thinking about this, definitely the tree. For sure. Oh god,
Oh,
the
but what
shit.
if it was cool, a cool tree? It would grow it and just keep it there. Like it wouldn't fall off. It would just, that one fruit type would stay there until you took it off and ate it. Then a new one would grow.
Well, again, you're changing the rules,
I'm
but
just saying,
that one was never.
that would be better.
That would be, but I have a feeling it's probably going to be like a real tree and lose
probably.
fruit. Although I don't know, do some fruits not lose their plant ever? Like probably some of the tropical ones because they're kind of like always.
No,
Great.
I mean, they all eventually have to fall off.
Do they again? I don't know things. Duh.
You're just gonna grow a new tree on the tree.
Okay, so we're trying to keep this one shorter because I got a lot of shit on my plate right now. I've got a music video I'm working on, all this band shit and everything. So we're going to keep this one a little shorter. So this is going to be our last question. Let's make sure it's a good one. All right. Would you rather fuck a dog, but no one would know, or not fuck a dog and everyone think you did?
Oh.
Oh, that would have some major life implications, but then also like I could ruin my own life just for knowing that I had sex with a dog.
Yeah. Oh god, how do you handle that? Denial.
I think I just have to just really trust in myself to get over it, because there's no way I'm getting a job when everyone in the world knows me as a dog fucker.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna have to fuck that
I
dog.
think that's the only option. It's kind of like that Black Mirror episode where the prime minister had to, hey, we kidnapped this princess, fuck this pig on TV or we kill her.
Oh yeah.
Like, and he fucked this pig on TV.
Would you fuck a pig if it meant somebody was gonna die?
Yeah, probably not. There's too many people anyways.
Yeah, you'd be a hero. One less person down.
Yeah. So, no, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I want to pretend I'm some kind of hero, but no, I'd be like, I probably wouldn't even be that tempting. They'd probably be like, we're going to kill this person if you don't fuck this pig. I'm like, oh, shit.
Bye.
Yeah, they're in the room.
Yeah, especially like the implications of, oh, she's super important because she's a princess. Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I was like, I don't care.
2019, no one no princesses aren't real.
I turned to her, or I turned to, I don't know why it's a her. I'd turn to them and just be like, you want pork for your last meal? We're
not using that pig for anything else.
Yeah, we're definitely, this pig's not being used anywhere else.
Pork chops, maybe.
Yeah, we got like all sorts of things.
Ribs.
All right. Yeah, we're just gonna. That'll be a good episode. That'll be a good end. If you guys want to be on the podcast, just message us. It's kind of a busy schedule because we still have lives and all that other stuff. So
sort of.
even if we have to schedule you months out, we actually. I forgot to mention Evan. Yeah, Evan.
Was it like August or?
Yeah, no, Evan's coming in October. Yeah. Shout out to Evan. Thanks for supporting the show. He was one of the first. He really enjoyed it. He let us know. And he actually contacted us and asked us if he could come on the podcast all the way out in October. So it's pretty awesome. Yeah. Appreciate the support, man. We hear he's got a big dick, ladies. Like, holy fuck. I think I caught a glimmer of it once.
A glimmer?
Yeah.
Just a shiny dick gleaming.
Yeah. I don't know where, but I did. Maybe in my dreams.
Probably.
Cuck off.